spring at about this time, tonight's guests drop by to share their plans to save the world. This year, they really have their work cut out for them. The action unfolds in Avengers Endgame. It opens April 26th. Please welcome Robert Downey Jr., Chris Hemsworth, Scarlett Johansson, and Paul Rudd. Fantastic. Oh, they can't get enough. And in a way,
it's like home.
I feel like this might be it, right? I mean, this could be it. This could be the last one. This probably is the last one.
On your show?
No. Just for them, Paul. You can come back. Yes. Yeah.
Okay,
no,
good.
I feel like this is the last gathering of the Avengers on the show.
Oh, the future's very uncertain.
It is. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
You know, it was May 5th, 2008 that you were here.
Oh, wow.
Don't
Robert.
lie to him. We're not ever.
You're never coming back. I remember Jon Favreau showing me the sketches of Iron Man and that he was working on and thinking, what an interesting character to start with, you know, from the Marvel Universe. And here we are, like 21 movies later.
Yeah.
It really is unbelievable. 21 movies. Have you guys seen the new movie? Have any of you seen it?
Not really, no.
No.
Did you see it? I did. I saw it and I filmed it on my iPhone. And I'm going to be screening it on my Instagram later, so...
Oh, great.
Oh, it's so sweet.
$15,000 like that guy.
Yeah, there's kind of a, you know, we're not supposed to see it, and they're showing little pieces, but then I'm doing an Easter screening.
Easter, on Easter Sunday?
Yeah, up in Malibu, the day before the premiere. We'll have it on a loop.
Oh, in your house?
Yeah, this is not
an
open invitation.
What's the address? What's the address and gate code? Can you tell us that? Gate code and address?
That is Easter Sunday is what, the 21st, right?
21st, yes, sir.
The 21st, so it'll be a couple of days before the opening.
That's correct.
So people who come to your house, not only will they get eggs, they will also be able to see the Avengers movie.
That's right. Oh, my God, we have to sign NDAs or do gag orders or something.
You sure do, absolutely.
Thanks for that, Jimmy.
A 3-hour and 2-minute long film, so you might only get to show it a couple of times.
Right, no intermission.
No intermission, no.
Wait, why would he show it a couple of times?
Well, he said he's showing it on a loop.
On a loop? Well, that's a long brunch.
Yeah, that is quite a brunch.
I mean, we can fast forward through the dumb stuff.
What's the dumb stuff?
Yeah, what is the dumb stuff?
I don't know, probably like, you know, your character arc. That's the game changer.
I'll get you back on
That's
that.
what I can't wait for.
It's a 3-hour movie. I know you can't reveal any of the plot details, but what's the best time to get up and go to the bathroom? Because you do that thing in the movies where you race to the bathroom. Is there a part that we should know?
Well, Mark said that you should wear a diaper.
Yeah.
And you don't have to get up.
Well, that's not a bad idea.
But you're also sitting in your own urine, so...
Yeah, well, that is a bad idea.
Best time, Paul?
Oh, boy. Well, not having seen the film, I would say get one of those giant tubs of popcorn.
Yeah.
And then just, like, lower it under the seat.
Make the most of it.
In the middle of the movie, and then you don't have to get up.
So efficient.
Who has the Avengers tattoo? You guys have it, right? Does Chris have it?
I have a scratch and sniff of Paul Rudd's face.
You do.
And by the way...
Smells delicious.
It smells like me. It really does.
Where is it, Chris?
Oh! It's a mix of smells, you know?
Scarlett, it was your idea for what the original 6 Avengers to become tattooed together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought, well, I think Chris Evans and I kind of came up with it.
Okay. And so Chris has it, you have it, Robert has it. Who else actually got it?
We all have it, and then, but Mark does not have it.
Mark Ruffalo does not have it.
Yeah.
He declined.
He did.
Did he really?
Yeah, at his own peril.
Yeah.
Did you apply peer pressure to Mark?
Yes.
No, we're not like some psycho, you know, Marine squad.
Well, you did get an Avengers tattoo put on your body.
Yeah.
It's why he's not sitting right here.
Yeah,
That's-
he would have been.
Yeah. That's why he's been removed?
It was-
I thought it was because he keeps revealing the...
with him. Yes.
And that.
He was I guess he said yesterday that he's afraid of needles.
Oh.
But he didn't say that before. It just made it. He was just. It seemed like he was really judgmental.
The
and
Hulk is afraid of
afraid of
needles.
friends.
I have a dinner for schmucks tramp stamp.
Paul, of all these movies and doing all this stuff, what was your favorite? What's the moment that stands out most brightly for you?
Boy, well, there are a lot of them, but the very first time I filmed with these guys on Civil War, it was pretty spectacular because we'd already filmed Ant-Man, but that was a little bit in a bubble, and all of a sudden I was seeing everybody in their suits, and it was very exciting. In fact, one time Chris Evans, I was standing opposite him, and he had to run to use the bathroom or something, and he asked the prop guy to hold his shield. And as he walked off, I just said, can I try it? And I took the shield, and it was very exciting. It was not dissimilar to what my character was feeling in the scene.
What did you do with the shield while you had it?
I just kind of went, acting it out a little bit, but then I gave it back and, you know, tried to be a little cool.
Do any of you, and I know this might be hard to remember, have a favorite line that you delivered in character?
Oh gosh, I don't know. I had this when we were doing reshoots for Iron Man 2. I guess my character was kind of overseeing the action on a computer screen, and I'm just bad at techie jargon. Like, I'm terrible at it. And I had a line that went, Oracle is converging. No, wait, it was bogies converging on the Oracle Pavilion. Lock and load. The fight's coming to you.
That's pretty solid.
So bad. I mean, I think it got cut. I think actually Jon Favreau is saying the line, and I'm just mouthing the words. That's how bad it was. Oof.
How about you, Chris? Any Thor?
When we were shooting Ragnarok, we had a young kid on set who was unwell at the time and had come to visit, and we were shooting the scene with Hulk and Thor in the arena, and it was right when I was talking to Hulk and I was saying, "Oh my God, it's you! Where have you been?" And and he was on the sideline. He's like, "Why don't you say when you look up at Loki in the crowd, say he's a friend from work." And then so that line...
A kid gave you that line?
Kid gave us that line, yeah, and became one of the best lines in the movie.
It is one of the best lines in the movie.
Wow. He used the stones again.
Hey. We'd be going in short-handed, you know?
Look, he's still got the stones, so...
So let's get him. Use them to bring everyone back.
Just like that.
Yeah, just like that.
Even if there's a small chance that we can undo this, I mean, we owe it to everyone who's not in this room to try.
If we do this, how do we know it's gonna end any differently than it did before?
Because before you didn't have me.
Hey, new girl, everybody in this room is about that superhero life. And if you don't mind my asking, where the hell have you been all this time?
There are a lot of other planets in the universe. And unfortunately, they didn't have you guys.
I like this one. Let's go get this son of a bitch.
Yes. That's what you need to do. Go get that son of a bitch.
I got chills.
I would imagine that everyone wanted to say, let's go get this son of a bitch, right? I mean, that's the line you want.
Yeah,
and Chris got, let's go get that son of a bitch. You're not in that clip.
Yeah.
All right, so
I enjoyed it anyway.
Does that mean something bad for Tony Stark? For Iron Man?
Not in the slightest.
Ant-Man? Nothing?
I was in it, you just couldn't see me.
On Friday, you guys were all at Disneyland. Avengers made a huge donation to children's hospitals.
Yeah.
$5 million, I believe. And did you go on any rides while you were there? Did you enjoy?
Yeah, we did. We went on the Guardians of the Galaxy ride.
Oh, you did?
At the one that drops like crazy. We went on it. I don't know, where were you? Where did you go?
I didn't. Well, I was there February 7th for my kid's birthday. We went on that ride and I almost yacked.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, so I was going to do it again.
It was good. A couple of people that worked for you.
My team came on a bit. I took my daughter on it a couple of years ago when it was previously called the Tower of Terror or something. And she wasn't tall enough and she was really upset. And I was like, nah, forget this, come here. So I grabbed a couple of Snickers bars and things and slammed it in the back of her shoe, under her heel. So I like propped her up, because it was like this, my shot. Walked up, was like, what about now? So, and they're like, okay, in you come. I'm like, it gets worse.
Wildly irresponsible as well, and you're all cheering.
It gets worse,
go
right?
on.
So we're sitting in the chair, and this thing, it's, you know, I don't know how many hundreds of feet high or whatever.
God.
We're at the top, and I'm looking at her, she's strapped in, and the seat is massive on her. And I'm like, we beat the system, honey, well done. And then it drops, and she's like, grab onto her, she's like screaming the whole way down, like, I was like, maybe there's a reason that there's a height.
Maybe?
Size. So don't do that. Don't do that. She's fine. She's well.
I mean, woohoo, go
Snickers
Chris!
bars in the shoes.
Yes!
Yeah.
I love it.
I'm her hero.
I had to say, it's very creative, the Snickers bars in the shoes.
Yeah.
That really is in a pinch. Paul,
last time.
You had a birthday this week, and Robert, you had a birthday this week. Happy birthday to both of you. You have to be very difficult to shop for, I would imagine.
Oh, I brought some pictures. Scarlett never forgets. This year she got me a lovely bouquet of my favorites, which are...
Of sunflowers.
Sunflowers, yeah.
Nice, that is nice.
And then, because I'm the 4th and Paul's the 6th, I got him a little framed art piece. Did you like it?
I loved it. Gorgeous. Really, 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 really nice. I was very touched.
And then I had gotten him that alpaca that he wanted, because that's his favorite animal.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, you got Paul and
That really blew me away. I named him Dennis.
Oh, nice.
He's got a bit of an attitude, but he's fun, and I was so moved that I remember. I think I got you in return. I felt, a little bad, just reciprocal, but I got you a balloon.
That's right.
And you bought a hot air balloon.
There I am, smiling back at the ground.
But this year they really blew my mind.
Yeah. Well, that's right. We had planned that together. We both chipped in, then we got him this super yacht, which was the one toy.
Oh my God, you did!
Super yacht.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
And then,
that is quite a
just to get ahead of next year, I thought, and this is a bit of a surprise for the show. I got the two of you, the Buffalo Bills.
Oh my God, that's just
A football team.
Is that okay?
Nobody got Chris anything, though, huh?
I think it's right. I'm a Chiefs fan, but you know what? It's not a division rival. I'm happy. This is really sweet.
yeah, what he just said.
Yeah.
Nothing for Chris. Interesting. Nothing at all for
Oh,
Chris.
you know what? Yeah.
I got you something, Robert. Here you go.
Oh my gosh, and Brett. Wow. That's really nice.
And Hemsworth, I've met the guy twice, so you should be ashamed of yourself.
Well, hang on, wait. I did get you a present, but it's, like the postal service from Australia to here is like, so it might have ended up.
Sounds like a damn lie to me.
And then I did actually, tricking. Just kidding.
Wow. That's great, because it's tape, and you always need tape for stuff.
We'll share that.
Yeah, it's a whole roll.
It's expensive in Australia, so.
Very expensive there. It's very rare there. They don't find it in nature in Australia. Scarlett, when does the Black Widow movie start shooting?
When what?
When does the Black Widow movie start shooting?
Where, when?
The one you're in, the Black Widow movie. You know, your own, like, movie. Everybody's had their own movie, and you haven't had your own movie, but I assume you're going to have your own movie.
That's a lot of words. I don't know.
It's too much work?
Too many words.
What did Feige say the other day? We haven't announced that. I was like, everyone's talking about it.
I have a weird true story to tell you. Last night, in my haze, as I was drifting in and out of sleep, I thought, what if Ant-Man just shrunk down to a microscopic size and went into the veins of Thanos and then messed up Thanos' brain? And then today I read that there is actually a theory that, you know this one, Paul? That Ant-Man will shrink down and go into Thanos' butt.
Yeah.
Right? It seems less effective.
Look, these lips are sealed.
I believe.
Similar to your dream, one slight difference.
Like, how much NyQuil did you drink?
A lot. Yeah, a lot. I was really losing my mind. I am right now a little bit, too. Okay, so you guys have something special for our studio audience here tonight. Who would like to make this? Chris, why don't you tell them what you have for them?
We're going to give everybody here tonight tickets to Avengers at IMAX.
Oh, my God.
So you guys get gifts. See that?
It was instead of the money I saved on your present.
So everyone in the audience, as if you weren't going already, is going to see the Avengers in IMAX. Thanks, guys. Scarlett, Robert, Paul, and Chris. The Avengers Endgame opens in theaters 3D and IMAX April 26th. We will be right back. If you like that video, click the subscribe button, but only if you're ready for commitment.